Hello people, let's see this viral video together and I'll be back to discuss it.
Y'all, guess what? I've been crying all day. So I've been having cramps and stuff. So I decided to go to the ER, because I'm thinking something might be wrong because, I just had a baby a month ago. So I'm thinking something might be wrong. So I'm sitting there. Yeah, I went in there. They ran tests and all that. They asked me, they was like, do you think you're pregnant? I'm like, no, I'm not pregnant or whatever. I'm not pregnant. Even though I didn't wait my 6 weeks, y'all. I'm embarrassed. Y'all don't judge me. I didn't wait my 6 weeks. But how about that doctor is going to come in there and say, I'm pregnant again. Like, he really said I'm pregnant again. So I was in shock. I was like, I can't be pregnant again. Please take a test again. My baby only a month old. Y'all, I'm 3 weeks. I forgot how many days it said. I'm 3 weeks and some days pregnant. I'm so embarrassed, but hey, I cried. Did what I had to do. There's nothing I can do about it. I mean, I can get rid of it, but I don't see that happening. But I just had to tell y'all first. I had to tell everybody. Go ahead and tell everybody because everybody gonna be asking me. And I'm embarrassed because this is my first child. And I'm already pregnant again. So she about to be a big sister, which is embarrassing.
She fell pregnant at 4 weeks postpartum. How does this even happen? Did you all hear her? She found out she's 3 weeks pregnant while she got a 4 weeks old baby. 1, 2, 3. That's just a month old baby. She even said they had sex at the hospital while she was still bleeding. Her husband is a shooter. He keeps hitting targets. It didn't even allow her heal. She's still struggling psychologically. I'm just trying to imagine all of this. Usually, doctor says it takes 6 weeks, but really it takes about a year for the body and mind to heal before everything goes back to somewhat normal. She went on in her comment to say we should not judge her because she knows that not everyone waits to 6 weeks, and that because other women did not get pregnant doesn't mean that we should judge her. I was having a good day until she shared her tea on social media. And we all know that when it comes to social media like that, it means that you are seeking public opinion. It is already in a public space. And that opinion that she's looking for, she will get it. But before I say what's on my own mind, let's hear what other people said, and I'll be back at the end of this video to drop my thoughts. At this point, it will be kind of you to subscribe to my channel. So hit that subscribe button now before we move to reaction from people.
This young woman has gone viral today because of what she said. Her baby is 4 weeks old and she's 3 weeks pregnant. But I'm not here to judge her. The reason I'm not going to judge her is because this exact same thing happened to my own mother. My middle brother was 4 weeks old when my mother became pregnant. A lot of the comments on her video were like, wow, your man couldn't wait. She responded and she said, actually, it was me that couldn't wait. I'm here to tell you, we don't believe that. This 56-year-old does not believe for a second that you were the one insisting. You know why? Because a woman's body goes through so much trauma during the 9 months of pregnancy, gaining fluid, gaining weight, and your hormones are out of whack. And then the traumatic episode of giving birth, where you're still swollen, you're achy, and then you have the postpartum cycle. No way am I going to believe that you're the one that initiated. What I want all women to know is that it's your body. Don't worry about someone else's needs.
Hi, my love. Hiya. I am hearing about the girl who has a baby who is 4 weeks old, but she is 3 weeks pregnant. I have questions. I have several questions, actually. I am a child-free woman. I don't have children, but I understand the implications and severity of having children on a woman's body. You are telling me, and I also know from friends who had children, from women on here who talk about their experiences, that you are advised not to have any sort of sex, no nothing for at least a minimum of 6 weeks. My question is to the man. You've watched this woman push out this child. You were present, you were there, you were in the hospital. Clearly you were in the hospital. Why are you back on top of her? Why are you back on top of her? You've seen all that her body has gone through. You understand the implications. I'm so sure the nurses, the doctors have told you both, listen, give your body a bit of a rest. You've been through a lot. Why are you on top of her, please? What sort of man re-impregnates a woman hours? Because it has to be hours after she's just given birth to one of your children. I think it stinks. Not her, the situation. I think the situation stinks. I don't like it at all. It makes me uncomfortable. Deeply uncomfortable, actually.
I just had a baby a month ago. Even though I didn't wait my 6 weeks, y'all, I'm embarrassed. Y'all don't judge me. I didn't wait my 6 weeks. But I'm pregnant again. My baby only a month old.
Heart really breaks for this little girl. And she has a family-oriented home. From the looks of it, I see her mother, decent household, decent family. Unfortunately, a lot of times that don't stop anything, okay? Kids like to rebel against their parents, especially when you're a mother like me, protecting your children. Don't let your children go spend out at people's house. Don't let your children be at a lot of different family members' houses and stuff. Sometimes your kids feel like, oh, well, I can't do nothing. She'll never let me do nothing, so I'm going to sneak and do it. In reality, you're only sneaking and hurting yourself. A mother, you're going to find out the things that your mother wanted to protect you from. Now you're going to want to protect your own children. Reach the level of F around and found out. Teens that follow me, please wait. Live your life. Enjoy your life. Graduate school. Have fun before you decide to do all that stuff. And if you feel like you have to do it, please protect yourselves. And I told my 18-year-old to protect himself. And he was like, Mama, I don't like it. Don't feel good. Yeah, boy, STDs are real. He was like, well, he ain't had no STD because it didn't smell. But sexual education is teaching these kids today, but he's 18 and something ain't right if he didn't know that. He opens up to me and tell me about the things that he be doing. So, yes, I have to educate him on a lot of things. Oh, Pookie, it do not have to have a smell at all. It don't. To be rotten in the inside, you can't work and take care of your child. Guess who have to take care of that baby? You guessed it, your parents. Let's keep them legs closed, please. They won't. Them little boys do not want to be parents at a young age. They're going to be outside and you're going to be mad. Follow your dreams and love yourself, baby.
And you see the video with the lady who just give birth and then find out that she's 4 months pregnant. You never know so them things are even possible. Me think you have to shoot out one first and then wait and then you can have the next one. Because when she did in the hospital, when she just gave birth to the first one, the doctor tell her that she's 4 months pregnant. She just find out that she's 4 months pregnant and just a push out her baby. Apparently, it's possible because them did a do while she did pregnant, and obviously the man in her, so she get pregnant again. But this a man a wicked do because he never wait until next baby a walk before he just slap on the next one on the woman. Like, she not gonna time for herself. Like, why? These men are crazy. Obviously, this man want to trap this woman. Obviously, he want to set her up so she not have no family life, nothing outside of him and the kids them. Obviously. Because why? And they never bring like a balloon come out of the room for her, the hotel, the hospital room for her. And know that she just gave birth and then she 4 months pregnant. Why? Ladies, you need to be vigilant, okay? Be vigilant.
Okay, so I know y'all seen that video of that girl talking about she just had her baby and the baby's 4 weeks old. She done went to the doctor and now she's 3.5 weeks pregnant. What are you doing with yourself? You still have a pad on a weekend. You barely waited a week. Ma'am, a week? I have birthed 6 children, all naturally. My husband ain't coming nowhere near me. This man has opted to wait an extra 2 weeks after the checkup to make sure things is all okay and strap up at the same time. So what type of men are you dealing with that don't even respect you enough to let your body even fully heal? You just pushed out a whole human. And even if you had the baby with a C-section, but you still got goddamn staples in your stomach. So what are you doing? The staples don't come out for at least 2 to 3 weeks. Like, y'all need to do better. Hell no. No.
Today I saw a video on TikTok where a doctor was answering the question of how soon after having a baby can I get pregnant? My first thought is, who is going to the doctor and asking this question? Like who? At my 6-week postpartum doctor's appointment, neither one of us was asking how soon can I get pregnant. My doctor asked, are you interested in birth control? Me and my man simultaneously said yes, an affirmative yes. Who wants to get pregnant right after having a baby? First of all, do you know how long you have to be pregnant? That 9-month waiting period felt like a jail sentence. You gotta push this thing out. It was the most pain I ever felt in my life. The heal, go through postpartum. Your hormones are up and down. Your feet, your legs, your butt, your hips, everything is swollen. Everything hurt. Who wants to get pregnant right after having a baby? Who's asking these questions?
What do you all think about this story? Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Do you think our hormones had a part to play in this? Or do you think her husband is just being selfish? Drop your thoughts in the comment section. I know you have a lot to say. We listen and we judge. So here's my own opinion. She really said it is not our business, and she's been defending her husband as seen in this video.
Y'all care too much about other people's life. And y'all act like y'all gonna have to take care of my kids. Are y'all gonna have to take care of my kids? No. Is it y'all body? No. So why do y'all care so much? And I'm seeing some people saying, oh, you need a new man. He couldn't wait. Baby, I was the one who couldn't wait. First of all. So your point is, as y'all talking about another welfare check, y'all saying all kind of stuff. Baby, my man is in the military. I don't need none of y'all people to take care of me and my kids. I'm gonna do what I want to do. And don't care about what y'all think. So y'all can keep talking in them comments. Because guess what? I'm reading and laughing at y'all. Because guess what? Y'all can say all this stuff. Y'all can say, try to give me as much advice as y'all want. But guess what? I don't care.
Now, even if she wasn't thinking straight, what happened to the man? Like, what happened to protection before meeting her? The way he treated this woman says a lot about how he feels about her. Women always try to protect men. But these men barely make excuses for women. Why? Because his ego is more important than his wife's image. But here we see the woman feeling embarrassed. Why? Because she brought her business to social media. She's even telling us not to judge them. He saw that she was bleeding, and probably she still feels sore from the stitches. That stitch can be painful. Still, he could not guide her right. I'm not judging, no. I know bleeding occurs 3 to 4 weeks after C-section delivery. But for vaginal delivery, I'm really curious. There's so much answer that this woman has to give us. She's still at recovery stage, and her mind is still clouded and healing. Her uterus is still open at this point. Having intimacy at this time is really tough on your body. It feels like the doctor shuts the door and then her husband said, oh, come, let's have some. That's the kind of story it's giving. I'm really concerned. So I asked the doctor how possible it is to get pregnant immediately after giving birth. And she confirmed that it is possible. According to the doctor, she said different women heal differently during postpartum. While some women will take up to 6 weeks to a year before the ovaries function properly, others have high chance and can take in as soon as 2 to 4 weeks because the hormones are raging and the ovaries are excited to welcome new swimmers. The major reason why they tell women to wait 6 weeks is because the body is open and can get infections from a partner, which is not a good one. A man sleeping with his wife immediately after giving birth is marital rape. What do you guys think? A woman who just gave birth won't even have the energy for herself, not to talk of doing the do again. She possibly is still feeling cranky and just trying to feel herself again. Consenting to sex in this situation is nearly impossible without gaslighting from the man. Or was she thinking that her husband was starved and she was afraid he would cheat? I don't know how else I can tell women that the only person who can stop a man from cheating is himself. There's nothing that can keep a man. If he loves her enough, he will never have intimacy with her as soon as she popped because her body is not healed. The fact that he couldn't wait says a lot about how he feels for her. So our experience serves as an eye-opener to women, especially first-time mothers. The lesson we've learned here is that, firstly, give your body at least 6 weeks for your body and mental health to recover, please. Also, do family planning. As soon as you give birth, meet with the doctors and nurses. They should educate you on all the various types available and guide you on the best option for your body that will prevent pregnancy. Another lesson is do not impress men. We see now that the mockery comes back to the woman. His face is hidden somewhere, but hers is all over social media, and she's getting the stigma alone. Whereas pregnancy takes two genders to form. We don't even know what the man looks like. Family planning is very important. Don't assume that you can predict your cycle. Things might have changed. Allow your womb to heal, please. It's for your own good. Infections can be terrible and regretful. Take your time. Stay safe. Another lesson is that we have to wait till 6 weeks before having intimacy, and then when you want to do, please use protection. You are fertile and I care so much about you. I don't want anybody in my community to make such mistakes. I don't want anybody judging you, okay? My name is Vikadi. Trust me to always give you hot tea. Join me again tomorrow for another exciting one, okay? If you are yet to subscribe, please hit that subscribe button now. Like and share this video with someone you would like to be part of these conversations. Don't forget to drop your thoughts in the comment section, alright? Thank you all for tuning in. If you are new to my channel, check out my playlist for more relationship stories. I will see you again tomorrow with another exciting one.